Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Reno Aces. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our coverage of AAA baseball on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Ramon Castro gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Kurt Corona will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit. So a single to center has him in business right away. But before we get any further, let's check out the Reno D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Andres Portillo will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and this goes right behind him at second and into center field.
Well, the difficult part about this throw for a pitcher is that when he steps off and then spins his body like that, for a brief second there, he loses sight of the second base bag. And then when you pick it back up, you've got guys moving this way and that. Sometimes it's tough to lock back on.
Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Got him down right here.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Manny Morales will dig in here. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Here's the sequence one more time on show track. He looks at strike one, looks at strike two. Now that pitcher's got a false sense of security, and he unloads on the 0-2 pitch. He got all of that one.
Batting fourth,
Brian Nakayama will stand in.
Nakayama.
First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He'll have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Andres Cruz will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. They'll match up against part of the return package when they sent Adrian Gonzalez to Boston a few years back, the young right-hander Casey Kelly. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Tony Campana will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Tony Campana.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Chris Owings will take his cuts now. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now after the stolen base, and he thought of a bunt here to get him to third.
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for one.
Yeah, I think later on in a tight ball game, maybe you might see a bunt, or if you're in the bottom of the lineup. But here, I agree with EK. Just let him hack.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Portillo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stanley Saito will be the batter. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Not really all that tough of a play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Shelley Duncan will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball, maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Harvey Jean will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. Two and one.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. Corona backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
When you got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Matt Tuiasosopo will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. El Paso's out on top, 2-1. Tommy Medica leads things off now in the top half of the second.
El Paso, first baseman, Tommy Medica.
First pitch coming. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger Award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Fisher Asuncion will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Fouled straight back.
Turn 2 now, let's go!
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 as he throws it away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. And that'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Eric Drysdale will stand in for the first time here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Kelly.
Casey Kelly will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with one man out. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Kurt Corona will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on.
Keep him right there.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Duncan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Caleb Busher will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Caleb Busher.
And that misses inside 1-0. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Cruz is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Tuffy Gozowicz will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at 3rd. Throw in time at 1st for out number 2.
Batting 9th, catcher
Ramon Castro will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1.
Step up, Castro!
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now, heading for 3rd. Throw won't get him.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Tony Campana will get a shot now in an RBI spot following the 2-out triple.
Yeah, it kind of looked to me like the inning was all but over. Now they've got a chance to tie things up with a base hit right here.
Drive the run in.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Ready now on 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Men on third with 2 down. The 2-2 one more time. Hits softly to the right side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Andres Portillo is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Left fielder, Andres Portillo.
Oh, and he gets the fastball on the first pitch and shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Manny Morales will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Runner's going. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Come on, up. What are you doing?
He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Ready with the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Duncan is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Oh, what a great call right there with a full count. At the plate, most guys are thinking fastball, right? But he drops the hammer on him and he gets him to lift an easy fly ball. Well, he was lucky to make contact at all.
Brian Nakayama will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Chris Owings makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. That's taken for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Stanley Saito comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the power-hitting Shelly Duncan. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-1. Andres Cruz will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Andres Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Right on the fastball there, as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Duncan is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, first baseman, Tommy Medica.
Tommy Medica will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batter, shortstop, Fisher Asuncion.
Fisher Asuncion will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Oh, don't point at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Swing.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
What was that?
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he is in there.
Once this got by him out there, you wondered if this was going to be 2 or 3, but he's under a full head of steam, and he's into third with a triple.
Eric Drysdale will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Saito is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Harvey Jean will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Harvey Jean.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Matt Tuiasosopo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Cruz will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb Busher.
Caleb Busher will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Casey Kelly will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
El Paso, pitcher, Casey Kelly.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Kurt Corona will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Come on, let's get the out here!
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. Andres Portillo will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the fifth coming up. El Paso's out on top, 2-1. Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Tuffy Gozowicz.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Go, guys, come on.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Do it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. Nakayama is right there, 1 down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Ramon Castro will dig in. A triple in his first plate appearance of the ball game. And here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, That might just be a routine fly to right.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Well, I think the phrase here is, one's an aberration, two is a trend. And sure enough, hey, he's got himself a two-hit ball game.
Tony Campana will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Here's the 1-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's standing alive!
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That's right. Wait for your pick.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he drops it, and he'll reach first safely. The second for 1, and it's right over his head.
You got to be able to pick up your target at second base. This is dangerous for a second baseman when he's got a runner coming at him, and this throw just gets right on by him.
Chris Owings will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Too low, 1-0.
Now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. A lot of times, that can just make things worse.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Stanley Saito will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Let's get a big hit.
Ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Nakayama is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Manny Morales will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Water. Get your water here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Put him away.
Very high, 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Brian Nakayama waits on deck. And a full count now, 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Fouled back. The next 3-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And some trouble now in right field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
That was one heck of a battle there at the plate. You know, the more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more likely you're going to get something good. Delivers a sharp single there.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Josh Colmenter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Josh Colmenter.
Brian Nakayama will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, out. Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball. On
the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Andres Cruz will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes another 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Duncan will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tommy Medica.
Tommy Medica will step in, a groundout victim as last time. First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Fisher Asuncion will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
A better throw here might have gotten him at third, but you see it's high, and he's able to get into third on the front end of a double steal.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. The 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses, it's 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, so he's able to tightrope it out of danger here, and the inning is over. Shelley Duncan will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Let's go, Duncan!
And they start him out away with a cold strike. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you're holding on to a one-run lead, you don't want to start walking him, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Harvey Jean will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Down the line, but this will kick foul.
Come now, here we go.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up getting a mouthful of turf, too. But he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
Matt Tuiasosopo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Get out of the double play already.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Out of play. swing and a high chopper. To second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Chihuahuas lead it 2-1. Back here for Pacific Coast League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Jack Huff is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jack Huff.
Eric Drysdale will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Eric Drysdale.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Casey Kelly will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Double play for crying out loud.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Gotta give that another try out.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here comes a 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Kurt Corona will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Turn the two.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And he's safe.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Andres Portillo will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Let's keep him right there.
And he takes strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Now pitching for the Aces.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Manny Morales will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high, and they're not going to get him at third. It's a double steal.
And we're going to take a good look at this double steal from the camera well up here near us. You can see that both guys get about the same jump, and that moves each of them into scoring position now with just 1 out.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
You know, up the middle maybe, but a ground ball to a corner infielder's not going to get the job done. Now you've got 2 away, and both runners have to stay right where they are.
Brian Nakayama will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. From the stretch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. El Paso's out on top, 3-1. Caleb Busher will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Caleb Busher.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Tuffy Gozowicz will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there, because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing.
Let's go. Right side now. Good now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score.
Come on, team. Let's get a few runs.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Cruz is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, pitcher, Joe.
Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 63, Ender Inciarte.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
One out and a runner on second base. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Cruz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Tony Campana will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch in there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Let's get a hit. Here we go.
Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Portillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Chihuahuas lead it 3-1. Will Harris is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Will.
Andres Cruz will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Andres Cruz.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit, as this is out toward deep right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Sort of a sloppy performance by both teams thus far. You see the 5 combined errors as we get a look at the line score, and those errors, of course, have played a big part in the ball game. Tommy Medica will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Fisher Asuncion will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
The 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 3-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matthew Guy will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Chris Owings will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Stanley Saito will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Come on, we need a base hit here.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Shelley Duncan will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep to left field. Where is this going to land? My goodness, a long home run. A solo home run here for Shelley Duncan, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out.
Harvey Jean will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. Too high, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Two out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. 9th inning coming up. The Chihuahuas lead it 3-2. Eric Drysdale will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Drysdale.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looks like a ball to me.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Ryan Jackson will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
And he got him.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Kurt Corona will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And out of here! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. I mean, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and it's going to make him even madder now.
Matt Reynolds will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Andres Portillo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Andres Portillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Manny Morales will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch coming. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Richard Rodriguez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
28, Richard Rodriguez.
Matt Tuiasosopo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb Busher.
Caleb Busher will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Here, base hit here.
Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw down to second. Here is by him and into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot as he gets it back in to prevent any further trouble.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Tuffy Gozowicz will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
What's the DP?
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Harrison Vina will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Let's go.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
None out, runners at first and second. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Right field. Cruz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. The relay throw, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Tony Campana will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. This is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Chris Owings will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And they're going to get 1 back, and maybe both, as this is down for extra bases. Stanley Saito. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that was a pretty shaky save, all things considered. He gave 2 of those runs back here in the 9th, but he winds up getting the job done in the end, and that's all that really matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Chihuahuas win this one 5-4. Good night, everybody.
For the Chihuahuas. For the Aces, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.